Up. That looks pretty good. Inhale. Good. There you go. And exhale right back. Good. Open across the chest. Good. Nice long arms. Inhale. Reach right down. Good. Exhale. Let's have just two more. Let's inhale. And exhale. That looks really good. Big inhale breath. Inhale. And exhale. Outstanding. Good. Now hold your hands right here. So you've got a little tip. Right, nice and wide, right where you have nice and wide. So like that. Good. Shoulders backing down. Tension on your springs right there. Little tension right there. So right here is where we're holding that bar. Good. Big inhale breath. Exhale breath. We're going to tilt the hips up, not moving the bar. We're going to tilt the hips, push the hips right up towards the ceiling. Good. And open right back up. Keep the hands, a little tension right on the bar, and round the spine right back down. Right. So from the throat, round it right back down. And hips away. Good. Tilt the hips to you. Big inhale breath. Push your hips to the ceiling. Good. There you go. Exhale, round it right down. So feel how you keep a little tension on the springs there. Good. Okay. Three more like that. Inhale. Yeah, no, it's a funny little pattern, isn't it?
Yeah, when you concentrate down here, you're not thinking about the other part.
I know.
Jeez, wow.
Right. You squeeze right in here. That's it. Make that little V position. Yep. Little V. Bring the inner thigh right together. Inhale breath. Lift the hips right up. Right up, up. Keep your hands up. We don't reach for the hips right quite yet, right? We keep it in place right there. I know that's something to think about. Push the hips right up even higher. Higher, higher, higher. Good. Exhale. Abdominals. Place the spine right on the mat. Vertebrae by vertebrae. And at the bottom, make sure the pelvis releases. Push the pelvis forward. Good. And now tilt the pelvis to you. Tuck it to you. Good. Lift. Tailbone. Every vertebrae lifts. Good. And right back down. One more time. So easing the arms. Just hold this architecture. I know that's really hard. Good. One more time. Inhale. Lift. Push the hips right up. And exhale right back down.
Wouldn't this be good if you had dementia?
Good if you had dementia.
Well, what I mean is...
What
I mean is, if you worked with somebody who had dementia,
okay,
because like you just do one thing, but I wonder if it would help them. Like, I don't know. No, I was just
okay. I don't like where we're going with this, by the way. I understand what you're saying.
But what I'm saying is, the people, when you get older and you get dementia, there isn't. They say, to work your mind and stuff. Well, when you do something like this, you are working and you are concentrating like on one thing. I just wonder. If that's something that someone could do.
Well, Joe Claudius had a very famous saying. He said that circulation heals all, right? Yeah. And I got to tell you, I see where you're going with that, and I have to agree in that. I have found that the old thing. You ever notice that when you go for a workout, you don't feel like going for a workout.
Yeah.
Right. And then when you get out of a workout, you feel so much better, and you feel like, my God, that workout was great.
Yeah.
Right. I think you can sort of expand that out to what you're saying, right? Where you get that kind of a real feeling of wellness, right? With that mind-body connection, right?
Well, it just is like, the body goes and stuff and there isn't much, but yet if someone came, you work with one thing at a time, kind of. I could just see that, you could work with somebody with the way their mind would be, because maybe they'd just be, I don't know, I would just wonder.
Yeah, you've got me kind of intrigued right now. Let's come right back down. Let's finish up with our last 5. Great, shoulders back and down. Now we get to reach the hands for the hips, right? So we squeeze, right? And inhale breath, push the hips to the ceiling, push the hands to the hips, lift, push those hips right up, push those hands right down, open the chest, up, 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 up. Inhale breath and exhale, round the spine right back down, open through the chest and throat, the hands reach up, engage those shoulder blades. Inhale, push, 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 and exhale. Good. Only 3 more in this day. Inhale breath.
Do I need that pillow anymore?
And exhale breath. Probably not. I'm going to say probably not. 2 more. Inhale, push the hips right. And exhale, and just 1 more. Big inhale breath. Push those hips right up. And exhale, round it right there.
Well, I know as you get older too, you don't have some of the strength, but I was just thinking of things for people to do. You know, I mean.
Yeah.
This is me.
Well, you know, I've had the interesting experience of working with a couple of people with Parkinson's, right? Which is, you know, not really, not dementia, not the same thing.
Yeah, but yeah, that's.
What was a really interesting experience about that is, you know, with Parkinson's is that the mind is so sharp. I mean, the mind is still there. It's all there, right? It's just the body, it's just neurological kind of betraying you, right? And what was particularly interesting in that was to see how hard the mind would actually work with that. When I was working with these people, I could see them struggling for that, and knowing that intellectually they got it, and knowing that they were sending the right signals, right? The brain, and it's just the receptors weren't there, right? So, you know, and what I did see, you know, the improvement I have to say that I saw was very subtle and very, very slight. All right, you know, it seems like most of the time I feel I have the experience of, hey, come on, thank you very much, by the way. Most of the time I have the experience of seeing some change and improvement in people pretty rapidly, pretty regularly, right? With the Parkinson's people, it doesn't really happen like that. You know, the things you notice is like, oh, your gait on the treadmill is a little bit better. It's stuff like that.
I was just thinking of things to, I don't know. I was thinking of things to do to have, I mean, there are things in Pilates to have someone do to, I mean, they may not appreciate it, but it would be.
Right, I'm pretty intrigued by it, but, you know, I guess the thing that's tough about something like that is that, you know, as you know, Pilates takes a lot of that your own internal commitment.
Yeah.
All right. I think that, you know, Pilates is very much an intelligent intellectual at times discipline. You know, I think it takes a lot of horsepower in the brain to get a lot of this. Quite frankly, you know, so it's not something that you do like motor growth. You know, like walking on a treadmill or something like that, or you know, even like some kind of like